Today's menu, baked chicken. You're watching the Bear Country Show. So we're going to start with a whole chicken. We're going to put our hand inside and pull out all the innards inside. Or I don't eat any of that stuff. Some people do. Clean out the neck. Go inside the back part of the chicken and pull out this blood, the blood clots. We as Belize people don't eat that either. Wash it over real good with this warm water. Then we're gonna, this is some lemon juice. My neighbor brought me some lemon, so we squeezed it and had the juice. You can use the still white vinegar on this part to wash this clean. And this is just going to be baked chicken today. We're not going to put stuffings inside because if you want to see how to do stuffings, you can go check out my video on making stuffings. So we get this all cleaned up. Shut off the water. We're going to throw away all those parts or give it to the dogs. This is the ricotta. Remember I showed you ricotta before that was in the powder form? This is in the clay, dough-like form. We're going to get a little piece. We're going to rub it all over the chicken. Get under the skin too, all over the back. This is what gives the chicken its nice goldeny brown color, and we have it in the powder form too, but when I'm doing meats like this, I love to rub it on because it gets so dark, and this thing stains. This is going to leave some red on my hand for a little while, not for too long. This is what is made from the achiote tree, and they call it the lipstick tree. I have a mixture of salt and black pepper here. And I put it like a mixture because I don't want to shake it on. I want to rub it on underneath the skin, the insides. Some people forget to put the seasoning on the inside of the bird. Then that part tastes bland when you cook it. So we're going to get this salt and pepper mixture all over the bird. Then we're going to put it in a baking Pyrex type dish. And then we're going to follow me over here so I can show you all the ingredients that we're going to put on this chicken. So over here on my cutting board, I have some onions, some chili peppers, some cilantro that's washed already, and I cut it as small as I could. Well, not as small as I could, but as small to get it in this thing right here. This is a Magic Bullet container. And I love the Magic Bullet, by the way, because the blenders are fine, but it's too many parts to wash. When it comes to the Magic Bullet, this is garlic, and I buy the garlic like this already, peeled and diced for me. Just put a little bit in there. Put the grinding blade up. I have to put a little bit of water, or that will burn in the Magic Bullet. Put it on. So I'm gonna put this here, give this a whirl to get this into a marinade, and then when we come back, I'm gonna show you how we pour it on the top of the chicken and get it in the oven. So here's our chicken all seasoned, like I did right now in the sink with the ricotta, salt, pepper. I blended the ingredients that I showed you just now, and now I know it doesn't look very pretty, but it's gonna really make this taste good. We put it all over this as a marinade. This is just a little bit of the water that the chicken was sitting in with the ricotta. We want that in there too as a marinade. And this should be enough to start. We're gonna check it to make sure the water's not drying out of the chicken. So now we're gonna put it in the oven, 350 degrees. For an hour and a half, like that. And then when we come back, we're going to show you how to flip it over to cook it for another hour, because this is going to take about 2.5 hours to cook. See you in an hour and a half. Alright, here's our chicken, our baked chicken after an hour and a half. We want to get it from, it's sticking to the sides of the pan. So we want to move it from sticking because we're going to flip it over, okay? See all the spices that are on the top? So I'm just using some tongs. And I'm flipping it over to the other side because I don't like chicken that's soggy like this. I want this now to really roast in the pan. I'm going to turn over the neck too. Really roast in the pan until this is more crispy. So we're going to give this another hour. And when I come back, I'm going to have this bird cooled and ready to carve. Here we have our finished product. This is baked chicken, and I call it Belizean style because we have all kind of spices on it. See? When you cut it, how beautiful. It's not dry. And you would just carve this and serve this with rice and beans or stew beans and white rice. Turkey is done the same way too, but I'll show you that closer to Thanksgiving because turkey is done the same way except you bake it for way longer time. I love you for watching. Please subscribe. Until I see you again, take care.